Good morning, Internet. I'm Master Briss. We still have Mademoiselle Condi and Steve Chu. We are still in Golden Brown, or whatever this area was called. And since this way is blocked by a Beautifly, because I don't work today, I can assume that this is the right way. I don't think he's worth worrying over, but if you think Lady Freya should know, then tell her no. You're just a roadblock for the sake of being a roadblock. Oh, right, spore traps. They inflict a variety of status ailments on you. I tripped one off screen and it inflicted sleep. This one apparently did not. Thankfully, we have a variety of things that can heal things. I guess I'm gonna have to use my raspberry here. Don't really have any other options in that regard. And unfortunately, I thought that meant something, and it didn't, which means we have to go back to the tedium of traipsing. Traipsing, and more traipsing, and hoping to find more things. That's a putri berry. I'm assuming it's putrid. Ooh! It's a repel. That will help me immensely. And I'm saying that because it actually will help me immensely, because I am so sick of wandering around this maze and not knowing where to go. And can you actually get out of here? Am I missing something here? Or is there genuinely no way out of this? You don't say anything new. I can't go up that way. This way goes nowhere. No, I'm stuck. I'm actually genuinely stuck. Rule number 1 of maze design: if you're going to do it, please make sure the maze is actually completable. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed anything here. 2 minutes. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Riddle me this. This is a hack of Ruby version. In order to put the leaf sprite here, the May sprite would have to be manually replaced. The explicit aim of this hack was to play as Pichu. What? On the other hand, knowing it's a Ruby hack means I can get walked through walls back, and that means I can actually figure out how I'm supposed to navigate this maze by simply choosing not to bother navigating the maze at all. I shall go wherever I please and journey wherever I may wish to journey, and probably find out absolutely nothing out of the bargain. Unless that combination of rocks was supposed to do more than one thing. Does that do anything special? No, it doesn't. It is incredibly likely that I could just have to go back to that combination of... Oh, well that's just joyous. It's probably Gust. Actually, it's not. The trap failed to work. I'm totally on board with that. Very, very on board with that, actually. The last one worked. Right. Nah. Except if there's only one order in which I can actually hit these things, it's just going to take me to the same place again. Isn't it? I guess there's only one way to find out. No. I think there is still only one way you can actually go. And that's to here. What? How do I have unfinished business here? I am confused. How on earth am I supposed to get out of here? It doesn't help that the exit is literally on an arbitrary tile with no indication given to you as to what that tile actually is. You just sort of have to wander around dead ends until you find the right dead end. Which is still a pretty awful way to design maps. Why? Ah! This entire game is just a large basket of thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We have found us an exit and a plusle. Blah! You want the exit? I'm standing on it. You see, this is the end of the pre-alpha. Please tell Pink Parker Girl what you thought of this game so far. Do you like the gameplay? Is it too easy? Too hard? She wants to make it as great as she can, so please let her know what she did wrong and what she did right. You can reach her at Poke Community, YouTube, or through Gmail. Her address is salilepica. Plah! Except that I thought the game went further than this. This bears investigation. Yep, as it turns out, I was right. I didn't have the latest version. I do now, which means I can get as far as this game will go. It also means that we actually have ourselves a proper Steve Chew again. I will miss you, Leaf. You stuck around for quite a while. Anyway, the sleeping Graveler doesn't budge. It should actually look like a Graveler, it's just that hangover from the fact that I saved in this room. Something from the secret room is needed. Use the long stick. Steve wedged the long stick under the Graveler and shoved down with fancy strength. Unfortunately, we need Pansy's help. Well, why wouldn't we ask her? It's not like she's established herself as threatening. Wait. What? Why are you in... Oh, it's Flashborn, I see. You're just even more... Why are you calling me a backwater imbecile when you talk like you talk? Yes, I'm going to assume it's blocking off the tunnel because the previous alpha told me that it was standing on the exit. This is fairly... Look. When there's only one possible way you can get out of something, do you A, like it or lump it, or do you B, complain and leave yourself to die of starvation in this horrible maze? How difficult. Steve and Pansy push down on the long stick. Beautifly has base 50 attack? That's not great. Anyway, apparently it's vanished. Well, it's your miss now, I ain't sticking around and... Oh no, not vanished at all. It's a giant swarm of... Ugh! I think I was supposed to grind for this. Oh well. Let's just do some... Wait. How are you that fast? Oh, you're using Protect, of course. You're not actually that fast. That's fair enough. Right. Absorb. Sweet Kiss. Why does everything in this game learn Endure? Flavor? Feel the flavor of the beat? I don't know. No good reason anyway, probably. The sandstorm rages like a raging rage thing. And since you have nothing better to do, quick attack. Such power. Very quick. And static. Right, this is pretty much just going to be trigger Horde of Rocks, rely on Condi's Absorb because it's the only way you can win this. What is it with battles here and there only ever being one possible means of victory anyway? And why does everything like protect so much? It's so annoying. Who in their right mind would believe this a sensible game mechanic? At least it failed that time. And it probably tried to use Endure again. Because that is what these things do. Foe Geodude fainted, Condi gained experience, Steve Chu gained experience, and another Geodude that's even stronger than the last one showed up. Of course it did. Alright, let's confuse that one. I don't think Condi's Absorb is enough to defeat this Geodude in a single blow, so the Endure thing doesn't really matter. The important thing is that none of them know Rock Throw, but they do know Attract. They knew Condi would be female, they knew it was our only method of winning this, and they did that anyway. What is it with all the Geodude on the right and using Protect anyway? Is that spot just the Protect spot, and anything that lands on it immediately learns Protect? We may never know. Condi grew, and actually gained a surprisingly large amount of defense there. Huh. Not that it really matters. Nothing matters anymore. Except somehow getting out of this alive. Which is looking even more difficult by the minute. On the other hand, static hacks is always a good thing. Protect hacks, on the other hand, can go and die in a hole. A very, very deep hole. The kind of hole for which there is no escape. No surrender. No nothing. You shall be drowning in misery and agony and Linkin Park music and all those terrible things. Meanwhile, Condi is immobilized by, oh no, you're not immobilized this time. Not that it really helps me that much. Well, actually that is kinda helpful because that puts it to a level whereby a snap out will probably off it. Steve Chu is running a bit low on the old health thing though. Not that it really matters too much. Since, yep, that's another one down, we gain more experience, and we have gotten rid of half of them. One full half. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Just half. On the other hand, Condi is no longer immobilized by love, so this one should go down relatively quickly. I'll use a LeChuck Berry to restore Steve Chu. Geodude fainted! And, oh, yeah, the last one's a Graveler. And suddenly, Geodude with hidden power. That could have gone a lot worse for us, actually. I'm kinda grateful that it was as bad as it was. But for now, I really think I should confuse this Graveler, because otherwise it's probably going to be very painful. While I'm on the subject, how does provoking a sleeping Graveler suddenly cause 5 Geodude to appear? Or do people in this world just believe that Graveler is, well, a Graveler with 5 Geodude on top of it, thus believing that Graveler are bigger than they actually are? I don't know. We have established that we live in a society of morons. Also, leftovers, because that was really a good idea. There is no way this could be conceived as anything other than a good idea. At least we only have the Graveler to deal with now. Condi grew to level 14. Stats grew normally that time. Steve Chu grew to level 17 and didn't learn anything of importance. And the Sandstorm is gone, which is good news for us. That, on the other hand, isn't, and we're kinda running low on Absorb PP. Very, very low on Absorb PP. On the other hand, you've wasted your turn with Endure. I'm totally on board with that. Let's see how much damage this Absorb actually does. More than enough. More than enough. Foe Graveler fainted, and we have won what I'm presuming was meant to be a boss battle. The swarm was overthrown. Implying I was going to abandon you to those awful brutes, are you? Yes. Whatever makes you think that, Steve? I'd never do such a thing in spite of all I said across my throats. I'm assuming you meant to say thorax there, hacker. Good going. Such sass. I assure you I'm as true blue loyal as the day's long and I ain't lying one bit. Now where is my adorable baby sister? Wait, no. She's female. Let's just get on with getting on the exit. The exit that is... Oh no! What have I done? What have I done? See you next time.